Welcome to this edition of Broome Up Front. I'm your host, Joshua. Back again this week, we have a great show lined up for you today. In this show, we'll be talking about the state of the culture in hip-hop, rating the best albums of this year. Our guests today on my left are two students from SUNY Broome, Keith and Kenny. Today we will speak on the state of the culture and music and current events in the culture of hip-hop. To start things off, out of all the recent albums that dropped this past release date, November 30th, which do you rank number one? Some rap songs by Earl Sweatshirt, Championships by Meek Mill, Street Gossip by Lil Baby, or Stokely by Ski Master Slump God?
Number one, probably Championships by Meek Mill.
Okay.
Yeah, I think I had the name Championships.
Okay, what about number two?
Street Gossip by Lil Baby, yeah.
What about number three?
The Ski Master Slump God.
Okay. And you guys will put Earl Sweatshirt number four?
Yeah, I didn't really hear it. So
Yeah, I didn't really hear it, so I couldn't, yeah. I didn't really hear it.
Okay. Who in this new era of music would you say is the best artist alive and why?
I think I had to say Drake.
Drake?
Yeah, Drake, man.
Okay, why?
He just, any song he hops on, skyrockets.
His features
in
and
terms of
whatnot.
features, in terms of just him by himself.
Okay.
His whole album almost went Billboard. So it's like, he's that man right now in terms of hip hop.
I'm not sure you agree?
Yeah, I agree. I think every feature he get on, he make the other artists more popping, and he get them more clout and attention.
Okay. So I know you guys all heard about 6ix9ine and him getting locked up for his racketeering charge, but I just want to know, how do you guys personally feel about him getting that much years called a RICO charge?
Well, in terms of just like, his music is he talks about violence in his music. So those charges himself and like all the conspiracy and all of that, it makes sense. But me personally, I feel like it's not him.
Okay.
It's just, it's just a figure. It's something he's showing to social media so he can gain clout and become,
Exactly. I feel like he just doing all of the music and stuff just for other people.
Yeah.
He's not really doing it.
He's an entertainer.
He's entertaining.
It's not really, that's not really him in terms of.
Entertainer.
Yeah.
Okay. So if you guys had to choose between these three artists, Drake, Kendrick, or Meek Mill, who would it be and why?
I'll probably put Drake.
Number one, and what about number two and three?
Number two, Meek, and then number three, Kendrick.
Okay. Why?
Me, I personally feel like, Drake, just off of the fact that he's, skyrockets, he's just top right now in terms of just rap music. But Meek, he speaks to me, like I like his music, it means a lot. When I hear it, I'm motivated, what I'm saying? Like, he relates to me.
What about you?
I think I had to put Meek just because, like he said, I relate to Meek more, and like when I'm just listening, when I'm wake up in the morning, that's all I listen to. I wake up, I want championships.
I feel like he's talking to you.
Yeah, I feel like he's talking to me. Yeah.
Okay. And what do you guys think was the best rap album of the whole year?
Championships.
Overall? Championships?
Yeah.
Okay, why?
I feel like the features he has on it.
Okay, well. Okay.
Maybe most likely, I feel like the features that he had, all the artists he had on the album, they played a part just because it gave them more attention and stuff like that. He had like a whole bunch of different artists on the show.
The fact that he was really like, how can I say, diverse in terms of picking different artists. He had Jay-Z on it. He had a song with LMA, singer.
A lot of features.
He had a lot of, different types of features. So in terms of just sound, he had different sound on every song.
Well, I don't mean to cut you off, but for this segment, that's all we have today. But guys, don't leave. When we come back, we'll be playing a game called Name That Song. We'll be right back after this.
On Wednesday, December 5th, in the new Cal's Engineering Facility, corrections officers from Cayuga Correctional Facility visited SUNY Broome in regards to inform students about a career in the corrections field. We caught up with Officer Doug Langtree to find out more about his visit.
Recruiting for New York State Department of Corrections for our correctional test that's coming up on February 2nd.
Officers visit to all colleges and universities throughout the state for the main purpose of much-needed recruitment due to a shortage of officers in the state.
As of today, I think 38% of our workforce can retire tomorrow. So yes, there's a shortage.
SUNY Broome students were able to get one-on-one time with corrections officers to ask any questions they had about working in the field. We met up with SUNY Broome student Cheyenne Rowe about her interest in a possible career in law enforcement.
I always wanted to be like a detective or like a cop since I was like a young, since elementary school.
Cheyenne is also concerned about the shortage of corrections officers in the state.
I feel like it should be enough to like watch over the inmates. Like it's like a portion, like a ratio to like inmates to parole to CO officers.
Has been Vincenzo Scarpicchia and Kaylee Unisons reporting for SUNY Broome Up Front.
Richard, go deep.
Welcome back to this edition of Broome Up Front. For this block of the show, our contestants will be participating in a game we like to call Name That Song. The rules of the game are very simple. Keith and Kenny will be I'll be playing a song for Keith and Kenny, and the first person to raise their hand must name the title of the song and the song artist. Incorrect answers allowed for a steal. So let's start. Name that song.
Goosebumps by Travis Scott.
Okay.
Yo, bro.
Name that song.
Young and Made, ooh.
Okay, that's 1-1. Name that song.
Magnolia by Playboy Cardi.
Name that song.
T Grizzly, First Day Out.
Okay. Name that song.
Hot Boy by Bobby Shmurda.
Name that song.
Lockjaw by Godette. French Montana.
Name that song.
Hotline Bling by Drake.
Okay. Name that song.
Zeke by...
Nah, that's incorrect.
It's not, oh.
You gotta name that song.
Dang, I don't got it right now.
Well, nobody gets this point, so let's move on to the next one.
Found
that
Cake
song.
by Drake and Jay-Z.
Okay. Name that song.
X by 21 Savage.
Name that song.
Bartender by T-Pain.
I had to hear it from him.
Name that song.
21 Savage, Bank Account.
Oh.
Yeah, name that song.
Oh, Plug Walk by Rich the Kid.
Okay. Name that song.
Sicko Mode by Drake and Travis Scott.
Name that song.
Yeah, Drake. Rico.
Yeah, but like it's a feature.
It's a feature.
Dang.
I got you.
All right.
Drake and Meek.
I had to think about it. Real quick.
All right.
I had to think about it real quick.
Name that song.
Sad by XXX Tentacion.
Okay. Name that song.
Well, he changed it already.
Well, the first one I was playing, name that song.
6ix9ine. Which one is that?
That's
Come on, bro.
Kiki?
I don't even know.
I don't know.
All right, name that song.
Gummo.
Oh yeah, it is Gummo.
Because all them songs got the same
It's-
name.
All right, well, unfortunately, guys, that's all the time we have for today on this episode. Thank you guys, Keith and Kenny, for joining us today on this edition of Broome Up Front. And thank you, viewers at home, for signing on. Join us next week for the next edition of Broome Up Front. I've been your host, Joshua, and thank you.